Welcome to Dobby's Repairs. I'm Dobby the Fixing Elf, and this is what's in my toolbox, the series where I show you the tools I use to repair cars and fix things. So let's find out what's in my toolbox today. And in today's instalment, we have this F enhancer from Temu, that's where I picked it up from. So they call them an F enhancer. Basically what it does, it gives you more leverage on a spanner. So you pop a spanner in, let me just grab one quickly. So here's just 90mm. And all you do is you tuck it in like that, and it gives you plenty of length, and depending on which way you want to turn it, you have to adjust it slightly. You hook it on like that, and then you can either use a spanner, this is 21mm, or you can use a breaker bar on here. And yeah, they're pretty effective for enhancing the amount of effort. I'll give you a proper setup in a minute. The idea is it replaces you doing something like this, where you make a cheater wrench, or vice versa, depending on which way you want to do it. It's a perfectly good way of opening a fastener that sometimes stick. This is basically a bit more effective and a bit more usable, I guess. You can also use this in combination with a torque wrench to torque things down, at least I have. I'm not sure if you're supposed to, but I've done it before and it seems to work alright. So here's the actual device itself now. A bit closer up, a bit easier to look at. Yeah, they said this is 21mm, so here's my 21mm spanner. You put that on there, and that just allows you to gain more leverage. So for instance, say you have this spanner on there, you hook it in like that, and then it gives you plenty of length. Sometimes you need to hook it down. I believe you should have it this way around actually for that. So yeah, just want to hook it round. Depending on the way you're turning it, depending on the angle you hold it. So this end will be held on a fastener, and then you use the leverage like that, so it goes across at an angle. This happens with slightly thicker spanners too. Yeah, like I said, it replaces you making the spanner into a cheater spanner. Also gives you the option of adding 1/2" drive breaker bar to it. So you pop your 1/2" drive in there, and then you've got more leverage with quite a comfortable handle normally. It's good for those really hard to reach spots, you know, the ones where you can just get a spanner on it, but you can't get the leverage you need to break it loose. With this, you can get this on here. As long as you get this part in with the spanner, it'll be pretty good. And then you can use this to break it loose. Yeah, it worked quite well. I've used it a few times now. It's pretty robust. I think I've only used it with a 21mm spanner. I haven't used it with a 1/2" drive, but I'm pretty certain it will work just as well. Yeah. So we briefly talked about the uses. Mainly this is for like breaking off these really tough, hard fasteners that you struggle with. So if you think this is about 20cm long, roughly, for this 90mm spanner. And then the, bear with me 2 seconds. This is about 22. Imagine trying to work a fastener off. This gives you the extra length, which gives you more leverage, more pressure. And yeah, get them in there nice and tight, like that. Amazing what you can break off this. Yeah, like I said, mainly I've used this for a few suspension jobs. I haven't used it a lot, to be fair. I've only had it about a few weeks, but when I have used it, I've been quite impressed with it. So moving on to my final thoughts now. I'm going to give it a 3 spanner rating, just because this gap here is quite loose. This is for the spanners I'm using on it. You have to get them just right sometimes. And it doesn't work with some smaller spanners, so probably the lowest I've been down to 15 where it's worked at any decent rate. So that's why it's a 3 spanner rating. Overall, not a bad tool really. Definitely worth having in the toolbox. If you enjoyed this video, why not drop a like? Any questions or feedback? Let me know in the comments. I normally drop 2 videos a week, so if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, you should, and then you'll never miss another video. Do you know anyone else who would enjoy watching this video? Then feel free to share it with them. Thanks for watching until the end. Have a sensational day.